You might think an American Idol story is just another journey, but Jamal Roberts flipped the script and shook the whole industry. From a humble audition to Grammy buzz, star-studded collaborations, and a debut album ready to change the game, this is the story that's breaking the mold? Stick around, because what you're about to hear will move you, inspire you, and show you what it really means to be an artist. From a modest audition to a skyrocketing sensation, Jamal Roberts has just shaken up the American Idol world with news that's got fans buzzing like never before. What began as a quiet, hopeful start has rapidly transformed into a headline success story that caught everyone off guard. And the biggest surprise: the powerhouse label that's now backing him and the groundbreaking project he's set to spearhead next. This is the kind of journey that embodies the spirit of American Idol: a fresh talent, a voice that captivates, and an unyielding passion driving every step forward. But for Jamal Roberts, the climb isn't over yet. It's only just beginning. The stage lights may have dimmed, but for Jamal Roberts, the journey is far from over. It's only gaining momentum. From his very first step onto the American Idol stage, he won over audiences with a raw emotional depth, impressive vocal range, and that unmistakable glimmer of extraordinary talent. Fans resonated not only with his humble beginnings but also with his unwavering grit and the heartfelt passion he infused into every performance. Even after the final curtain on the show, Jamal remained a constant name on everyone's lips. Now, he's making a bold move that set the entire American Idol community abuzz. This isn't merely about dropping a new track or a small project. Jamal's next chapter is something far bigger. This next step marks a pivotal moment in Jamal Roberts' career, one that could catapult him straight into the spotlight of mainstream music. A major label heavyweight has thrown its weight behind him, and whispers of a high-profile collaboration are swirling through the industry. Experts are already calling this the defining turning point that could reshape Jamal's entire path. In this video, we're diving deep into the latest buzz that's setting social media ablaze and sending waves through the American Idol fan community. What exactly is this game-changing move? Which top music executive has singled out Jamal as the one to watch? And how does his journey on Idol continue to influence his rise? Let's unpack it all. Jamal Roberts' journey is nothing short of a comeback saga, and his response to the sudden surge of attention is just as compelling. You won't believe the lineup of industry heavyweights now eager to collaborate with him. Stick around as we guide you through every twist in Jamal's post-Idol transformation, a story that goes far beyond a typical update. This is a true game-changer. Before capturing the nation's attention as one of the most memorable contestants American Idol has seen in recent years, Jamal was simply a young dreamer with a voice that could command a room. Growing up in a small town where chances were few and far between, his path to stardom was anything but guaranteed. In a world where dreams often get buried beneath the daily struggle to make ends meet, Jamal Roberts' story stands out as a testament to perseverance. He didn't have the luxury of private voice lessons, industry mentors, or high-end gear. What he possessed, however, was an extraordinary talent and an unyielding passion that refused to fade into the background. Jamal's roots trace back to the church, where his soulful singing quickly caught the ear of those around him. His unique sound, a seamless fusion of gospel, R&B, and pop, made him unforgettable even in those early days. But it wasn't until he shared a handful of raw, heartfelt clips on TikTok and Instagram that his journey truly took a turn. Those videos didn't just capture attention, they started a wave that would change everything. Though Jamal's early videos didn't explode into overnight sensations, they gained just enough momentum to spark a realization: it was time to aim higher. That leap led him to a last-minute shot at American Idol. With no flashy production or curated image, Jamal stepped into the audition room armed only with his heartfelt story and a voice that demanded attention. The moment he sang, the panel, Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan, were instantly drawn in. Their eyes revealed what words couldn't. They were witnessing something raw, deeply emotional, and undeniably authentic. Lionel described Jamal's performance as truly spiritual, while Katy praised the unique texture of his voice, something she hadn't encountered in years. Luke didn't hold back, labeling Jamal as dangerous. Because when an artist like him takes the stage, the entire atmosphere shifts. Jamal might have lacked the flashy backstory or polished media persona common among contestants, but he possessed an undeniable it factor. Week after week, his performances ignited the crowd, earning standing ovations. His heartfelt take on John Legend's Ordinary People went viral. His stripped-down acoustic cover of Labyrinth's Jealous climbed the trending charts, and his powerful duet. His duet with fellow contestant Alana Ree became one of the most emotionally charged moments in recent Idol memory. But Jamal's impact went beyond just his performances. It was the genuine connection he forged with the audience. His narrative of resilience, faith discovered through hardship, and transforming pain into passion struck a chord with fans spanning all ages. Even after his unexpected exit in the top 5, a shock that many still regard as one of the show's biggest surprises, Jamal left with far more than votes. He walked away carrying a loyal and growing fan base that wasn't going anywhere, ready to give up on him. Think again. More importantly, Jamal caught the eye of some heavy hitters in the music business. After his surprising departure from American Idol's top 5, he did something rare. He stayed composed, letting the buzz online do the talking. Fan communities exploded with outrage, sparking viral hashtags like #JusticeForJamal and #IdolGotItWrong, flooding Twitter feeds. Music critics chimed in with passionate op-eds questioning, did American Idol just lose its next big star? The message was unmistakable. Jamal wasn't fading away, he was just getting started. Jamal hadn't been knocked out, he'd just taken off. Word is, within 48 hours of his elimination episode airing, his team got a game-changing call. Not just a casual check-in, but an urgent invitation to hit the studio ASAP. And who was behind the phone? None other than Timbaland, the legendary Grammy-winning producer, whose fingerprints are all over the biggest names in R&B and hip-hop, from Aaliyah to Justin Timberlake. This was no ordinary opportunity. It was a signal that Jamal's journey was about to leap into a whole new stratosphere. Known for shaping the sounds of legends like Timberlake, Missy Elliott, and Beyoncé, Timbaland had caught wind of Jamal's American Idol performances online and was instantly captivated. He described Jamal's voice as old-school soul, wrapped in a fresh, new generation package. According to sources, Timbaland told his team, "This kid isn't next, he's happening now." What followed was a whirlwind. Jamal was whisked away to Miami, where he dove into 2 intense weeks of writing sessions alongside some of the industry's top talent. In just a few days, he recorded vocals for 3 tracks, with one rumored to be the standout lead single from his upcoming EP. The Sound, a bold fusion of soulful melodies, trap beats, and gospel influences, showcasing Jamal's unique ability to bridge genres and eras effortlessly. Jamal describes his unique sound as testimony soul, a blend of layered harmonies infused with deep emotion. His raw talent caught the attention of more than just Timbaland. Within days, major players from Sony Music, RCA, and Motown Records reached out, eager to sign him. For someone who once recorded covers on a cracked iPhone in his bedroom, this sudden industry interest felt almost surreal. Label executives compare his potential to stars like Her, Daniel Caesar, and Jasmine Sullivan. But Jamal stands out not only for his powerful voice, but also for the genuine spiritual depth he brings to his music, marking him as a truly distinctive, new force in the industry. Jamal's authenticity shines through in an industry often driven by image. But for him, it's never been about chasing fame, it's about creating meaningful impact. In his first Instagram Live after American Idol, he shared, "I don't want to be famous. I want to be impactful. Music saved my life, and I want to make something that does that for someone else." With this heartfelt mission and powerhouse supporters now behind him, it's clear Jamal's true journey didn't start on the Idol stage. It began the moment he stepped off it and embraced his destiny. So, what's next for this former underdog-turned-fan favorite, now endorsed by Timbaland and courted by every major label? He's leveling up at lightning speed. Jamal Roberts is officially entering what fans and insiders are calling his breakout era, and his first bold move in this exciting new chapter is already igniting buzz across the internet. Let's dive into a collaboration that caught everyone off guard. After wrapping up his sessions in Miami, whispers began to spread through music circles that Jamal was joining forces for a duet not with just anyone, but with Grammy-nominated R&B powerhouse Jasmine Sullivan, renowned for her soaring vocals and chart-topping ballads. Multiple insiders have since confirmed that Jamal and Jasmine are laying down a deeply soulful duet, slated for the deluxe re-release of her critically acclaimed album, O Tale. The track, titled Broken Hallelujah, is described as a stripped-down piano-driven ballad, a raw and heartfelt duet featuring Jasmine Sullivan. Crafted collaboratively by Jamal, Jasmine, and producers from Timbaland's team, this emotionally charged song is set to drop within the next 60 days. It's already been given the green light for live performances at upcoming award shows. Picture Jamal and Jasmine standing together, their voices weaving through themes of heartbreak and healing. From the snippets that have surfaced, the song explores the journey of overcoming betrayal, reclaiming one's voice, and discovering strength amidst pain. The song Broken Hallelujah encapsulates Jamal's life story in just a few powerful minutes, striking a chord with fans who are absolutely buzzing. On X, formerly Twitter, one fan declared, "Jasmine plus Jamal equals a vocal massacre, I'm not ready," while another praised, "He didn't win Idol, but he's winning at life. This is the collab we never knew we needed." Even celebrities are taking notice. Jennifer Hudson dropped fire emojis under Jamal's latest post. Fantasia liked tweets about his upcoming EP, and Chloe Bailey reposted his acoustic cover with the caption, "He's next." But Jamal's momentum isn't confined to music alone. He's just signed a development deal with Netflix for a music-centered limited series, inspired by his own story, still in early stages. The show will chronicle a gifted young singer from the South, who rises above rejection and self-doubt to discover his true calling in unexpected ways. Hollywood is officially knocking, yet despite the whirlwind, Jamal remains deeply grounded. In a recent Billboard interview, he shared, Jamal reflected, "I never expected any of this, I just kept singing when no one was listening. And eventually, God opened a door I hadn't even knocked on." His story is striking a profound chord, not merely as a musical breakthrough but as a powerful testament. People see their own struggles mirrored in his journey, the overlooked, the doubted, the underestimated, now finding their voice through him. Over the last decade, the music world has learned one vital truth: fans aren't just spectators. They are a devoted force. And in Jamal Robert's case, that force is growing stronger every day. Fueled by passion and unwavering loyalty, Jamal's fans have rallied together under the name the Hallelujahs, a heartfelt nod to his gospel roots and the quiet soul hallelujah he often whispers to close out his most moving performances. What started as a humble Instagram fan page during American Idol's early days has since blossomed into a vibrant multi-platform movement. Today, the Hallelujahs energize Twitter campaigns, host weekly streaming marathons, and flood TikTok with creative edits and reaction videos that draw thousands of views, proving this isn't just fandom. It's a thriving community united by Jamal's story and sound. Their support goes far beyond likes and shares. Jamal's fans are operating with the precision of seasoned marketers. They've generated fan art, designed custom merchandise, and pushed hashtags that trend worldwide. Across bustling Discord servers filled with thousands of active members, they organize coordinated voting efforts, flood comment sections, and drive engagement with laser focus. These fans don't just cheer, they strategize, crafting detailed streaming guides to elevate Jamal's Spotify plays, launching YouTube comment campaigns to boost his videos in the algorithm, and even penning open letters to record label executives, demanding increased radio airtime. Their commitment is a masterclass in fan-driven momentum. The results speak for themselves. Within just one weekend of coordinated fan support, Jamal's independently released single Testify soared from number 78 to an impressive number 12 on the iTunes R&B charts. Thanks to a streaming surge masterminded by the Hallelujah community, his YouTube acoustic sessions have amassed over 3 million views in total. His fan base has now swelled beyond 1.2 million followers across social platforms, growing steadily every day. But what truly fuels this wave isn't just the impressive stats, it's the deep emotional bond Jamal has forged with his listeners. Fans frequently open up about how his voice helped them navigate grief, depression, loneliness, or the everyday pressures of life. His songs don't merely entertain, they provide solace. One fan shared, "I lost my brother last year and couldn't listen to music for months. Then I heard Jamal's rendition of Ordinary People on Idol, and I finally cried again. He's not just singing, he's healing." Another fan tweeted, "He makes me feel truly seen, like my struggles aren't invisible. He sings with the kind of authenticity that tells me he's lived through it. That's something rare." Jamal returns that love with equal intensity. He actively connects with his supporters online, replying to comments, sharing fan-made content, and expressing heartfelt thanks during every live stream. In a recent Q&A session, he even gave a shout-out to some of his most dedicated fan pages, saying, "You're not just my fans, you're my family. I wouldn't be here without you." The devotion between Jamal and his fans runs deep and is genuinely earned. When news broke that Jamal's upcoming EP would be released independently before any major label signing, His supporters stepped up in a big way, funding nearly 80% of the production costs through a crowdfunding campaign. Remarkably, the target was surpassed within just 24 hours. Pause and think about that. In an era marked by fleeting attention spans and cancel culture, Jamal Roberts has built more than just a following. He's fostered a passionate community that doesn't simply listen, but fiercely champions him. They rally behind his music, embrace his message, and above all, stand strong for him as an artist and a person. Jamal Roberts' fight for his place in the spotlight and filtered and uncompromised shows no signs of losing steam. If anything, his rise is gaining speed. What began as a heartfelt journey on American Idol has blossomed into a full-scale career revival, with fans, industry insiders, and critics alike united in the belief that Jamal is just one breakthrough project away from becoming a household name. So, what's on the horizon? Let's dive into the buzz around a potential tour, an album, and his march toward mainstream stardom. The tour rumors. They're more than just talk. Jamal is actively negotiating with several promoters to headline his very first US tour, signaling a major step forward in his burgeoning career. Jamal Roberts is gearing up for his debut headlining tour in 2025. Tentatively named the Testimony Tour, set to launch this fall, the itinerary includes stops in major cities like Atlanta, Chicago, New York, Dallas, and Los Angeles, alongside several southern towns that hold personal significance for Jamal. Unlike many newcomers, who start by opening for established artists, Jamal's camp is confident he can command audiences on his own, and the numbers back that up. Even before an official announcement, over 50,000 fans have already pre-registered for tickets. The tour aims to create an intimate, raw, and electrifying atmosphere, choosing smaller to mid-sized venues that allow Jamal's soulful performances to truly connect with his audience. The tour promises more than just performances. It's set to be an immersive experience, featuring intimate acoustic sessions, gospel-inspired storytelling, and a live band that highlights Jamal's extraordinary vocal talent. Attendees won't merely watch a show, they'll embark on a soulful journey. Adding to the excitement is the whispered possibility of Jazmine Sullivan making surprise guest appearances on select dates. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Jamal is crafting what industry insiders are already hailing as one of the most eagerly awaited debut albums by a male vocalist in recent memory. Titled Sanctified Soul, this album embodies Jamal's essence, from themes of heartbreak, healing, and resilience. The album also explores themes of spiritual rebirth and renewal. Here's what's been revealed so far. Sanctified Soul will feature 12 tracks, including collaborations with Jazmine Sullivan, Lucky Day, and Toby Niguai. Production credits boast heavyweight names like Timbaland, Harmony Samuels, and Hit Boy. Musically, the project is a rich blend of gospel, R&B, neo-soul, and contemporary pop. The lead single, titled Altars and Ashes, is set to drop late this summer. Those fortunate enough to attend a private listening session describe the album as a heartfelt sermon set to music intensely personal yet strikingly universal. Music critics are already buzzing, with many predicting strong Grammy consideration, especially in categories like Best New Artist and Beyond, and Best R&B Album categories. Following Jamal's journey, it's clear this isn't a product of industry fabrication. His artistry is shaped by life's trials, now channeled into a powerful platform that lifts others. On the awards front, don't be shocked if Jamal graces major stages soon. Insider chatter hints at plans for him to perform at the BET Awards, possibly as a solo act or alongside a gospel legend. There's also growing speculation about a live duet that could become one of the night's most talked about moments. Rumors also swirl around a potential debut of Jamal's single Broken Hallelujah alongside Jazmine Sullivan at the Soul Train Awards, promising a performance packed with soul and emotion. Meanwhile, American Idol producers have shown interest in inviting Jamal back next season, not as a contestant, but as a guest performer and mentor, offering current hopefuls a glimpse of what life beyond the show can hold. From curated playlists and morning TV appearances to TikTok collaborations and iHeartRadio features, Jamal Roberts has transformed from the nervous newcomer before the judges to a rising star embraced by the nation. What truly sets Jamal Roberts apart isn't the spotlight or the accolades, it's the unwavering honesty at the heart of his journey. Amid the whirlwind of the music world's glamour and noise, Jamal stays rooted in a simple yet profound truth. He's not chasing perfection, just authenticity. His goal is clear: if his songs can make even one person feel seen and less alone, that's the greatest reward he could ask for. This genuine spirit is what makes Jamal not just a rising star, but a timeless voice. His story transcends the usual career milestones. It's a cultural shift, a reminder that in a fast-paced industry fixated on fleeting fame, sincerity, passion, and humility still have the power to prevail. As we wrap up, we'll highlight the key moments that have propelled Jamal's meteoric rise and encourage everyone watching to support artists who inspire, uplift, and keep music real.